I want you to talk about reaction channels. Why did you copyright strike Apathetic Facts' reactions even though you claimed to not even know who they were when you were asked on live stream? Not to mention, they're your bread and butter and keep you relevant. So Apathetic Facts ended up emailing me. I will not share our messages. That is not okay. So we have been corresponding back and forth literally all day today. We are trying to find some type of compromise, and I gotta be honest, I literally can't find one. I let them know that they can continue making compilations of me. I really don't care, like, go at it. That is not the issue. Why? What the fuck did she do? Like, hands down, what the fuck? I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about who keeps who relevant because that's just pointless and it's not productive in this conversation.
You know what? Anyway,
I will never copyright a reaction channel. I will never, ever strike down a compilation of me because I don't care. But what is not okay is taking my full video and uploading it onto your channel and profiting off of it. That's no.
What the hell does she have merch for anyway? What the fuck do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for, some of them?
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Charlie. Please consider subbing before you exit this video. Amberlynn is bitter and she's salty. She bitter and she's salty. But that does not mean a coincidence equals proof. So I'm sure most of you watching this video know Apathetic Facts did put up a community post yesterday letting their viewers know that Amberlynn has reached out to them once again via email, and also they are starting the appeal process again because their channel has been reported. Now, when I first saw this on my Twitter timeline, the first thing that I raised question about was the fact they used the word coincidentally. For those who may not remember, in the past, Apathetic Facts did unfortunately claim that Amberlynn may have something to do with them and their family being doxxed. And the reason behind that is after Amberlynn struck their channel several times, they started the appeal process, which in turn has you give personal information, which Amber would receive. And around that timeline, they assumed it was Amber. The problem with that is there was no proof that it was Amber. I understand a coincidence. I understand why that was the thought process. But the simple fact is that is a huge claim to make. They ended up taking the community post down and clarifying, which I actually appreciate that they did. I appreciate that they were able to be accountable enough to take that community post down and to clarify, because the truth is coincidence does not equal proof. You have to remember, at least for me and many other creators in this corner of YouTube, we react to what's right in front of us. We react to what these problematic creators put right on their YouTube platform and any other public platform that they choose to utilize. So when I saw that community post and they said coincidentally and that their channel was reported, that does not necessarily mean it was Amber. So what I started to tweet about is the fact that they need to start backing up these claims. It's not that I doubt that there's a chance that Amber sent those emails. Amber herself has said in the past that she's had communication with Apathetic Facts through email.
So Apathetic Facts ended up emailing me. I will not share our messages. That is not okay. So we have been corresponding back and forth literally all day today. We are trying to find some type of compromise, and I gotta be honest, I literally can't find one.
So of course I'm gonna assume Apathetic Facts did check the email, confirm that it's Amber, and it's Amber once again trying to gain control of a situation that she doesn't have control in. But the reporting doesn't necessarily mean it was Amber. I know for a fact there's been other creators in this corner of YouTube, specifically reaction channels, who have had content and channels reported and they've had to appeal. And at no point did YouTube themselves say it was Amber or Chantel that reported it. There still are viewers who go out their way to report channels, especially in this corner of YouTube, daily. I'm sure there's not a time that certain reaction channels once they post their video, automatically start getting reported by certain viewers. And I know this for a fact. I'm not completely clear on how YouTube goes about checking what's worth looking into and what's worth not looking into, but I'm coming at this from the end of a creator. I am a viewer of Apathetic Facts from time to time. I enjoy their videos, and ever since everything that went down with the copyright claims from Amber, they've made a great effort into adding a bit more and just elevating their content. I like their content. Even though I've never heard them speak a word, I like the fact that their personality comes through in their content. They add a lot that amberlynn can add herself, but amberlynn's too lazy to do so. Amberlynn has spent several years sitting back and allowing reaction channels to carry her content. And that's the truth. We have a symbiotic relationship, yes, but reaction channels, commentary channels, compilation channels played a huge part in why there was such an interest in Amber's channel. Apathetic Facts is one of the very few creators still left covering amberlynn on a consistent basis, but I think they do it well. I enjoy how they transform the content. It's entertaining and it adds value. Do I watch them consistently? No. But for the times that I do watch them, I like them. When it comes to Amber, if I really want to check up on Amber like that, or I care to, Apathetic Facts is one of the creators I go to, Karina Kaboom, Zachary Michael, and Orange Queen. One of the reasons I really wanted to speak up on this is because of the reaction that I saw from viewers. When we highly dislike someone, it is easy to just blindly believe what's said by someone else we have more respect for. It doesn't mean Apathetic Facts came at this maliciously or was intentionally trying to manipulate their viewers. However, it doesn't hurt to say or to ask, hey, is there proof that amberlynn was behind this reporting? I know it's a coincidence, however, is there proof? When you can't provide that proof and amberlynn responds with saying they weren't behind that, then amberlynn was just handed a reason to be a victim in that moment. And one thing about amberlynn, she will always try to find a reason to be a victim. It doesn't mean amberlynn was technically wrong in the situation and with this response. However, I did notice at no point did amberlynn deny sending those emails to Apathetic Facts.
I let them know that they can continue making compilations of me. I really don't care, like, go at it. That is not the issue.
It's amberlynn once again trying to throw her weight around, trying to get people nervous. It's the same thing that Chantal has tried to do for a long time. And the truth is, for amberlynn to take it as far as she would like, she would need to take Apathetic Facts to court. And she would need to provide that to YouTube. amberlynn, in my opinion, lied in the past about their reasoning for striking Apathetic Facts and the dialogue that she claimed she had with YouTube. I don't believe that for a second.
So that's why I contacted YouTube. I wanted to understand it a bit more. I sent them my channel. I sent them Apathetic Facts' channel. And unfortunately with YouTube, they literally cannot do anything about it because they need the creator, the copyright owner, to file the strike. So I'm over here like, do I really want to do this to this person? And I did think about it for a solid 24 hours. I slept on it. I went back and forth. I talked to friends. I needed advice. I didn't know what to do because I constantly said I will never strike a channel. But then when I heard everyone else's like opinions on the matter, they said this isn't right because they literally are stealing your content. And on top of people's advice, on top of my gut feeling, and on top of YouTube telling me they are stealing your work, I realized, all right, time to put my big girl panties on. So yes, I did strike some videos. I did. And I don't feel bad at all because they were literally stealing my content.
amberlynn is a liar through and through. And there are certain things we just don't have to amplify, especially if we're not providing proof. Do I believe amberlynn sent those emails at the time of making this video? Yes. Mainly because I trust that Apathetic Facts did check the email address that they're receiving these emails from. It's the same one where they were corresponding with amberlynn in the past. amberlynn's credibility has been shot for some time. I know this. I think some people took a bit of an issue thinking that I didn't understand why people didn't believe amberlynn. I understand why people don't believe amberlynn. amberlynn is a liar. amberlynn is a manipulator. And amberlynn is someone who will try to gain control when she can. And she fails at it a lot of the time. However, multiple things can be right at once. Just because Amberlynn has struck apathetic facts in the past does not mean that she's behind their channel being reported. And if she is, and YouTube did notify apathetic facts of that, I'd love to see that. I'll get behind them 100%. I'm not blindly getting behind a creator without this proof. I want to remind everyone this is something that's happened in this corner of YouTube before. A year and a half ago, a creator lost their mind over someone else's merch, wanted to call out bigger creators. I was one of them. Apparently, I was supposed to hold that creator accountable publicly, or it doesn't count. And through that back and forth, they were doxxed. And do you know what a lot of people said? Well, it's a coincidence that they were doxxed at the time of me going back and forth with them. So they went on to say it was me who doxxed them. And I didn't. I did not do that. I've never played any part in that person being doxxed. A year and a half later, still no proof, because it doesn't exist. And at no point am I saying apathetic facts is anything close to that creator that lost their mind a year and a half ago. What I'm saying is the reaction from viewers looks very similar. It doesn't hurt to say, hey, we do believe this person is a bad person, but do you mind providing some proof and some context to these claims? That's all I'm saying. I'm still going to be watching apathetic facts even after I make this video. And who knows, after I make this video or during the time of me making this video, they might provide that. I did find it a little questionable when someone did ask about posting it and they said they would post it later on, hopefully. However, we're just two different people. We are. For example, in the past, when I talked about Chantel reaching out to me, threatening to strike me and all these things, blah, 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 I posted the DMs. I owed nothing to that woman. This is what she did. Clearly didn't happen on YouTube, so I'm going to have to provide something. And there you go. Do with it what you will. I just didn't really see agreeing with Amberlynn at the top of 2022 being a conversation at any point. I just think it's something that apathetic facts can take into consideration in the future, because coincidence does not equal proof. It just doesn't. And I understand why they think that. I even understand why viewers think that. But coming from a place where I'm a viewer and a creator, and when it comes to a few topics around some of the things going down with Amberlynn and apathetic facts, I do have a little bit more of an insight. And let's just normalize asking for proof in 2022. It doesn't mean you don't like the creator. It doesn't mean if they did something you dislike them as a whole. It just means, hey, let's just confirm so we don't have egg on our face later on. And I wish apathetic facts the best. I like their content. I believe it's transformative. And I really enjoy some of the tweaking that they've done with their current editing ever since everything went down. Do I think Amberlynn is bitter because apathetic facts doubles and sometimes triples the views that she has? Absolutely. Do I enjoy that? Absolutely. Apathetic facts, keep doing your thing. I hope that they get on the other side of this appeal. I just hope in the future they approach these things just a bit differently, because I am starting to notice a pattern, and I don't want that for them. I think they're a pretty good creator, and I'm a fan. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider giving the video a thumbs up. It does support the channel. Remember, guys, be better today than you were yesterday, and greater tomorrow than you will be today. Later.
I think people are getting super confused between the true fair use and what y'all want the fair use to really mean.